Hey guys, I'm Michelle from Virtual Hand Care, and in this video, I'm going to share my top 5 hand and wrist strengthening gift ideas for someone recovering from a broken wrist or a wrist injury. Maybe a friend or a family member broke their wrist, maybe had a hand surgery, and you want to show them that you care, and maybe you want to send them a little gift basket, a little gift bag, just to help encourage them along the way, because sometimes it can be kind of frustrating, it can be kind of lonely when you're healing from a hand or a wrist injury. So these items are going to be for somebody that is farther along in their recovery, because a lot of these gift ideas are more for strengthening. But if you know somebody that just recently had an injury and they're not quite ready for the strengthening part yet, you can save this video or perhaps get these items and then surprise them in a couple weeks when they're ready to do some strengthening. And I will leave links of these gift ideas in the description box below. Now, do make sure you check out the part 2 of this video so that you can send it to your loved ones, to your family members, so they know what to do with all of this stuff. So I'm going to show a couple of different exercises with each of these gift ideas. Now, the first hand and wrist strengthening gift idea is putty. I have several different resistances of putty, from very soft, which is a light resistance, to moderate, to a little bit of a harder, more firm resistance. Putty comes in many different colors and many different resistance levels. So do make sure when you choose putty that you choose the level that is right for the person that you are making this basket for. If you have somebody that is really into working out and they really had very strong hands before their injury and they're really wanting to get that strength 100% back, then you might want to get them a couple of different resistance levels so they can work towards getting back that strength that they had before. Now, one quick tip to let your friend know, because you want to keep that person as a friend or family member, you want to make sure that you let them know when they're not using the putty that they do keep it in the container and keep the lid on, because I've had many people use the putty. It's very relaxing and soothing, and they're sitting in bed and they fall asleep and the putty starts slowly falling out of their hand. It gets on their sheets and, well, kind of ruins their sheets. So you could end up having to get them a new set of sheets too. That's a quick disclaimer to let you know and to let your friend or family member know. Keep the lid on when they're not using the putty. And the second hand and wrist strengthening gift idea is a flex bar. I really think the flex bar should be a part of your gift idea because it targets not only your grip and your pin strength, but it's also a perfect way to add a little bit of wrist strengthening, a little bit of forearm strengthening, even some shoulder work as well. There are a lot of different exercises that you can do with the flex bar, so it's very versatile. Now, these come in different colors, and those are different diameters and size, which also means different resistances or force. And so I think it's a great addition for a hand and wrist strengthening gift basket. Now, my third hand and wrist strengthening gift idea are Therabands. You could get one Theraband, you could get several different kinds of Therabands, because again, they come in different colors, which mean different resistance levels. It's always good to get multiple levels when it comes to the Theraband, because you just never know what somebody's strength is like after a wrist injury. It actually can take several months for them to feel like they finally get their strength back. And so they might be using a very light resistance band for that first month, maybe 2, and they might then work on the next level for another month or 2, and then they can always benefit from additional resistance levels as they continue to get stronger over the next several months of their recovery. There are many different types of exercises that you can do with the Theraband. So you can work on forearm strengthening, you can work on wrist strengthening, you can work on biceps and triceps and shoulder exercises. Again, in my second video, I will go ahead and go over more specific exercises that your friend or loved one can do with the Theraband. And gift idea number 4 is a Power Web. Now, just like a lot of the other items, the Power Web comes in different colors, which mean different resistance levels. Now, the one thing I do like about the Power Web is you can actually get 2 different resistances like I have here. So the yellow is a lighter type of resistance. However, as the yellow gets easier, you can then work with the green, which is a little bit of a harder resistance. So you don't necessarily have to get multiple Power Webs. You can, they actually have different resistance levels, and you can get a whole Power Web with just one type of resistance level if you choose. Now, the other reason why I like the Power Web is because it not only lets you work on some gripping, some finger strength, some thumb strength, you can work on a lot of other things like pulling, but also pushing. So that's great if you still need to work on a little range of motion and maybe you need something to help kind of stretch that wrist out. So unlike some of the other things, it also helps work on stretching as well, which is a great addition to these wrist recovery gift ideas. Now, my last gift idea, number 5, is a massage ball. Once your loved one, your family member has worked out, there's nothing like breaking out that massage ball and just kind of working on massaging any of those kind of sore areas. Maybe if they have a scar, they can work on massaging into that scar, but you also don't have to use it as a massage ball. They can also work on ball tossing and, tossing the ball up in the air, getting a little bit of increased speed, reaction time, working on what I call proprioception. A lot of activities that they can do with the ball, and that just helps round out our top 5 hand and wrist strengthening gift ideas for someone recovering from a broken wrist, a wrist injury, maybe a hand surgery as well. Now, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and don't forget to check out video 2, where I go into a lot more details about each of these products and show a couple of exercises that you can actually do with these. Thanks for watching.